Smart automation, better business. Learn how to optimize your business with Solved.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. This is part 3 of our n8n series. In the last video, we explored the extract PDF node, which let us automatically pull text and data from our PDF files in our workflow. Now, in this video, we're going to take things one step further by connecting the extracted data to an OpenAI model. This is where the real magic happens. We'll use AI to analyze, summarize, or even generate insights from the information we pulled out of our PDFs. For example, you could have OpenAI write a summary of a report, extract key details from an invoice or statement, or even generate responses based off of contract data, all automatically within your n8n workflow. By the end of this video, you'll know how to take data from your extract PDF node and send it to an OpenAI assistant to do work. Without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, now hopping into n8n. Just as a recap, part 1 of our series went over how to set up the on-form submission node. Part 2 went over how to set up the extract from PDF node. And part 3, which is now, is going to go over how you can send that data, that extracted data, into a model that will then do some work for you. So our model of choice is OpenAI, and we are actually messaging an assistant, which is a custom GPT, to do the work for us. Now, before I get into how to set up this node, the message and model node, you need to understand the first thing is what file did we upload into the workflow? What is our purpose for uploading that file? And then 3, how to set up an OpenAI assistant. Those 3 things will be very important into understanding how this node runs. So let's hop into it. The PDF file that we submitted is a test or a fictitious commission statement. And what we are doing here is we're submitting the statement so that the OpenAI model can, or the assistant rather, can aggregate the data for us. So right now we're doing some manual work to aggregate this calculation basis and the net commission. This calculation basis is essentially premiums paid to a plan, to a medical or vision plan. Now, Apex Logistics has had 4 different premiums paid. So they have gone in and paid multiple times, had multiple tests, whatever that may be. And right now it's all split out into multiple lines. We want to aggregate the lines and make sure that we have one line for Apex Logistics with the total premiums paid and the total net commissions. So that's the goal. This is the file that we submitted, and now we need OpenAI, the OpenAI assistant, to aggregate that data and basically use the data from the extracted PDF to generate a JSON object for each of these division names or customers. Now, when it comes to OpenAI, the way that you can go and create an assistant is if you go to your dashboard and go to assistants, you can go ahead and create an assistant. Now, our test n8n commission statement assistant has some specific instructions. One of them being you are an expert data processor for insurance commission statements. You will receive JSON text as input data. Now, where does this JSON text come from? Well, the JSON text comes from this extract file node. So if you go into the extract file node, you're going to see that there is this JSON text as output. As we go into the node, we can actually drag over the text to be JSON text as our prompt to the OpenAI assistant. So that is where the input is coming from. And then with the OpenAI assistant, you just tell it what you want it to do. we want it to identify the plan type. We want it to locate the division or the customer name. We want it to extract the financial data, and then we want it to output it in a JSON list, a list of JSON objects. That's how we want it to output. So going back to n8n, once that is set up, you are ready to set up your node. Now, you have to connect your OpenAI credentials or your account to n8n. So that's where you do this. Then what you'll choose is your resource of an assistant, meaning that we are going to message an assistant. The operation is message an assistant. And then you have the option to choose from all of your assistants. So we've set up this assistant, and we're just going to go ahead and message him. Now, it is very, very important that you pass the JSON text to the assistant. If you weren't to pass it, it would just error out because it didn't have any data to go off of. You can also add additional inputs here and say, hey, here is your data to work with. And you can actually message it with more instructions if you would like to. But you don't need to in this one. All you need to do is set up the connection to your OpenAI account, grab the assistant from the list. You can also grab it from the ID if you would like to, or a URL, and then add the JSON text so that your prompt makes sense. Now, we're ready to go ahead and execute the step. I'm going to go ahead and execute. I will pause because sometimes it takes a little bit of time for this to execute. All right, fantastic. So the OpenAI assistant ran, and guess what it did? It formatted all of the data into a JSON list of JSON objects. Man, I cannot get that right. A list of JSON objects. So essentially now what we're seeing is here is the plan type, the customer name of Apex Logistics, the total monthly premium aggregated, and the commission amount of $391.90. And then you'll see that it's only in one object. So we don't have 4 lines for this one Apex Logistics Inc. We only have one. And it did that for all of these. Now, why is this important? Well, it's important if you want to create records in Salesforce, or if you want to maybe do some reporting, export into a CSV so that all the data is aggregated. You can do a lot of different things with your AI assistants and with the data that you push in. This is just one use case that you could use it for. Now, one thing to note, and this is very important, is the output here, even though it is in the format of a list of JSON objects, it is actually text. It shows just text of your list of JSON objects. So if you do want to loop through it, you're going to have to convert it into a list of JSON objects or a JSON object itself. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please let me know. Love to answer those. Also, tune in for part 4 as we go over what to do with the formatted data from the OpenAI assistant and how we can format it into a JSON object and then create Salesforce records. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to help you automate your business. Please like, comment, or subscribe for more.